Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Folu. I'm a producer, a TV presenter, a radio presenter, an actor, and voiceover artist. I also do a number of things besides, but those are the main ones for now. This is a quick video to tell you why and exactly how I took out my locks after keeping them in for 8 years. Hey guys, I'm Folu. Some of you know me as Folu Storms. It's 2021 and I've combed out my locks. Now, I posted a picture up on Instagram, and after I posted that picture on Instagram, a number of women most especially commented saying, "Oh sis, what's going on? Where your locks at? Tell us the story, let us know." I know a number of people are wondering, why did you do it? So let's get into that. Just before we do, I would like to say Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you're doing okay. I'm gonna do a separate video just catching you up on what's been going on with me. So if you do like the stuff that I post and if you do want to see more, make sure you let me know in comments below what you actually want to see from me. So do hit like, do hit subscribe, and do share this if at the end of this video you feel like it's been useful. Now I've got that out of the way, let me tell you why I combed out my locks. I had my locks for about 8 to 9 years, maybe about 9 years ish, sort of. I'm really bad with dates, which is why there's going to be a lot of ish around my hair, because while I think hair is on the one hand such an important identifier and cultural marker, on the other hand we mustn't be defined by hairstyles. And with that in mind, that's why I decided to proceed going forward with this. Also, the other thing being that hair retains energy, and I'm quite a spiritual person. I do believe that every experience we have is for a purpose. Every life experience is a teaching opportunity, and I'd gone through quite a few things in the last couple of years emotionally for me, and it's been quite heavy. And I know 2020 was a really emotionally heavy year for everybody, kind of going through a number of things on a personal and global scale. And I really wanted to shed. I wanted to let go and not just chop off and like, it's easy, like done. I wanted the process. I thought about it. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to take the time and meditate over this while I'm taking out my locks. I promise you that after I started taking out the first lock, I began to regret this direction I decided to go down. I regretted it a lot. But I said, no, girl, you say you're gonna do it, so you're gonna focus and you're gonna do it. And that's what I did. I focused. I combed out the locks. It took me 9 days in total to take out my locks. I had about 168 locks. I counted them in the end. It took about 9 days. On 2 of those days I had help, and I needed to get people in to help me take out the locks because I was going to be on a film set and I wanted to make sure my hair was in a decent state for a stylist to be dealing with, because that's not my primary hair care giver. I'm my primary hair care giver, and I didn't want them to be dealing with my hair in that state. If you are thinking of combing out your locks, okay, and I had locks for 8 years, fully matured, they were interlocked, which means they were almost interwoven. They were not just palm rolled together, they were interlocked into themselves. So that was a particularly tedious experience. I hurt myself several times. I have like wounds on my fingers from taking out locks. And even the woman that came to help me out also suffered a little bit of damage, because while a lot of people tell you use a rat tail comb, my locks were so small that I had to use the end of a toothpick, one of those plastic floss toothpicks, you know those ones. And the lady that came, she had experience of doing it because apparently she used to have locks and she combed out her locks. Look at that. I didn't even know that when I called her. And she used a needle. So she came with 2 of her daughters and they used the needle on the last day and helped me take out everything. But it took 9 days in total. So it was a very long time. This is 9 days where I just literally sat down, and what I did almost morning to night was take out locks. Maybe there were 2 or 3 days in between where I had to run other errands, but for at least 4 to 5 solid days, morning to night, just picking out the locks. So if you want to comb out your locks, you are going to need a lot of patience. If you don't want to lose a lot of hair, which you are going to lose a lot anyways, but if you don't actually want to break hair, I really recommend you do it yourself, which means it could take you anywhere from 1 week, 2 weeks to a whole month, during which time you can wrap your hair, wear wigs, do whatever. Just take your time. If time is more important to you, I suggest really just cutting off your locks. if you have to comb it out, just make peace with the fact that you're going to suffer a lot of breakage. Because when I had the braiding women come in to help me take out my locks, I know that I definitely suffered more breakage, because even on the side that I took out versus the sides they took out, I could see the difference in the hair that I retained. So that takedown is very, very important as to whether you're going to retain hair or not. So I retained some hair, but I lost quite a bit of hair. My locks are pretty long. My natural hair is pretty short now. It's just about my shoulder there. And I'm still gonna cut it probably another inch or two, just to get rid of all the breakage, all of it, because length isn't that important to me right now. Health of the hair is my priority. What else do you need to know? Yeah, so you need a lot of patience, you need a lot of conditioner, and a lot of oil. I recommend olive oil because it has a bit of slip to it, but a lot of conditioner. You are going to need to saturate the hair in conditioner and keep on picking. It's a lot easier if your locks were started with palm rolling to unpick your locks. It still takes a lot of time, but it's not as difficult as when it's interlocked. When it's interlocked, you are going to suffer even more breakage, even more hair loss, because it's like the matting is going to be next level, and that's what happened to me. But again, you know, it wasn't really about retaining that much length, because I was also willing to just chop it off if need be, but it was about the process, the discipline, the going through it painstakingly, and meditating on the reasons why I was taking it down, remembering that hair is not an identifier, practicing the ability to let go. And for women, you know, our vanity, like hair, eyes, makeup, like, oh my God, you know, our vanity, we're so tied into it, especially for women in front of the camera, which I am. And so it's just another exercise in letting go in non-attachment. So there's that, but also shedding a lot of energy. And it's a period of transformation as well. And I know a lot of people can feel it. So, you know, it's like the big wave coming, just dive straight into it, guys. Dive straight in and, you know, point straight and let it roll over you, as opposed to trying to stand up or fight or run. It's because it's gonna get you. The wave gonna get you. So just turn, face it, and dive right in. Anyways, so here it is again. I had about 2 locks left. So here's the process of taking down the locks for those of you who want to see that, and I hope it's a useful video for you. Hey guys, so I'm taking out my locks. That's what's happening right now. As you can see, I've already done quite a bit of my hair. It's taken me about 8 days to get this far, which is nuts. 8 days. 8 days, 8 years. So my hair has been locked officially for 8 years. Before that, I did have a fro. I started my locks already with hair, so it's interesting going through this process. I've called braiders in to come help me take it out because it's taking a while, and I have a project that I should be on, but I thought you guys might want to see some of this. So early morning, never bath. Anyways, kids, ready with my face mask. There's a desanitizing station near the door, so everyone's gonna have to desanitize and of course put on their masks. I have windows open, fans blowing. Probably get a second fan in this workspace. Yeah, that's it. Right now I'm just going to show you the process very simply. I have taken out, as you can see, all the other locks. I just left these front 2, which I also trimmed. I took about 3 inches off before I even started unraveling, because a lot of your hair is going to shed. You're going to lose a lot of hair. And also because my hair is colored, I know that a lot of the color wouldn't have survived. My hair doesn't like stress. Let's get into this. Just water. You can put other things in there if you want, but you need to saturate your locks. When I had the big lumps, I sprayed everything first, so really saturate. Now, when you do it at first, you'll be like, oh, isn't that overkill? Isn't it? It's not overkill, especially if you want to keep any hair and you don't want all your hair to break. You need to do that. Because I put so much conditioner and all these things before, like product, you can see it's color drip. It's a messy process. Anyways, next thing, conditioner. I just got any conditioner from the supermarket, but I picked one with a pump mouth because it'll make it more convenient. It makes it a lot more convenient when you need to repetitively do something, because if it's, I'll just put one back, if it's if you have to pick up the bottle, it's a wahala. Let me just let you know, because you'll be doing it a lot. Anyways, as you can see, slow process, just literally picking at it. And because my hair is interlocked, it's not palm rolled, and it was done in a 4-point system, you literally have to kind of rotate the lock to figure out where to pick to unravel it, because it's not always from the same side, if you know what I mean. Anyways, so there it is. As I mentioned, going forward for me, it's really just about health, looking after my hair. There is a salon nearby that I have just started going to. I will see how it goes. If I think that they continue to provide good knowledge and information and care for my hair, I'll share with you. Otherwise, I'm not going to send you guys somewhere I'm not 100% sure of. And as a loose natural, obviously my hair care routine is going to change, my regimen is going to change, but the one thing that's going to stay the same is I'm very focused on low manipulation. Low manipulation. Leave your hair alone. Leave your hair alone, especially if you want to retain length. If that's something that is important to you, leave your hair alone. For me, I just don't like fiddling with my hair. It doesn't like to be fiddled with. Excuse me. Just doesn't like it. Occasional, you know, cool, but not too much. So I will probably be leaving my hair alone for 2 to 3 weeks in between treatments, at least. I moisturize, condition and seal every day, which is why you can see my little curls are coming out. It's coming a bit messy. It's not the neatest, but like I said, I'm focusing on health over style. And I'm a fine babe, you know, I'm cute. Okay, so everyone's just gonna have to do as is. Anyways, that's it with the video. I will do another video just catching you up on what's going on with me, all the cool projects I've been working on. And yeah, if there's anything I missed out in this video, any information that you feel you want to know that I didn't put in, hit me up in the comments below. Also check me out on social media. I'm currently quite often on the Instagram streets at Folu Storms. Also up on Twitter from time to time at Folu Storms. Definitely Snapchatting, and that's where you can catch out some real life action, and it's at Folu Storms. Alright, until next time, sending you all so much love and light. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you once more for making your way to my YouTube channel. A big thank you to all my regular subscribers. I know I don't post videos nearly often enough, but here's hoping that 2021 is where I break that streak. Until next time, sending you all so much love and light by Storms.